I will require you to submit a creative output about your learnings throughout our lessons in mathematics in the modern world. Be creative and share your insights.
Patterns is considered as any kind of regularity that can be recognized by the mind. You can find this in nature, science, man-made, art, and software. Symmetries, fractals, spiral, and tessellations are visible regularities of form found in the natural world. Mathematics is the study of relationship among numbers, quantities, and shapes. Mathematics enhances our critical thinking skills, reasoning, spatial thinking, and creativity. Mathematics is something that we use on a daily basis and in almost everything we do. That is why mathematics is very important. Set. Well-defined collection of distinct objects and is denoted by an uppercase letter. Roster form. Method in which the elements in the given set are all listed or enumerated. Rule form. Method in which the common characteristic of the elements are defined. Types of set. Null set. Set that has no elements. Infinite set. Set that has uncountable number of elements. Universal set. The totality of all the elements of the sets under consideration. Equal set. Sets with the same elements. Equivalent set. Sets with the same number of elements. Joint set. Sets with at least one common element. In joint set. Set have no common element. Proper set contains at least one common element. Improper set. Set itself and null set. Power set. Sets containing all the subsets of the given set.
Minsa'y natuwa ang may likha, 7,000 pulo ang ginawa. Mga hiyas na inilatag sa malasot lang dagat. At ang bayan niyang pinili, nasa dulo ng bahaghari. Kaya't 1,000 kulay, nangaakit kumakaway. Piliin mo rin ang Pilipinas, kapulo ang kwintas ng pelas. Piliin mo, yakapin mo, kayamanan niyang likas. Piliin mo ang Pilipinas.
Polya's 4 steps in problem solving. George Polya, also known as the father of problem solving, he is an Hungarian mathematician who formulated these steps. For Polya's first step in problem solving, we have preparation or understanding the problem. Next, we have thinking time or devise a plan. Next, we have insight or carry out the plan. And lastly, we have verification or look back. Reasoning. We have 2 types of reasoning. We have inductive, specific to general, refers to the process of making general decision after observing. Inductive reasoning can be used in 2 different ways, to predict a number and to make a conjecture. Deductive reasoning. General 2 is specific, refers to the process of taking the information gathered from general observation. Deductive reasoning can be used to solve a logic puzzle and to establish a conjecture.
Kaya walang lugar ang mapalpak sa kwartong ito. Buhay, kalayaan at pag-asa ang nakataya sa bawat batas.
Kaya walang lugar ang mga palpak sa kwartong ito. Buhay, pag-asa at kaalaman ang nakataya sa bawat libro at lessons na pinabasa ninyo o hindi nyo pinabasa. You want to succeed? You sacrifice. Otherwise, you get out from my class. So, what have you learned from our lessons?
So, I have learned that Polia's 4 steps in problem solving are a helpful way to solve math problems. So first is, it is very significant to know or understand the problem. Then make a plan on how to solve it. Next is to follow your plan step by step. And finally, check and review if your answers are correct or make sense. So these steps can help your problem solving more easier and avoid mistakes.
A lesson that I will never forget is the lesson on Polia's 4 steps to problem solving. I've learned on that part that it's really important to understand a problem before leading to conclusions, because confusing about the problem would really be difficult for you to lead into a correct answer or for you to solving such problem. Thank you.
What I have learned is inductive reasoning start from specific to general and deductive reasoning start from general to specific.
Statistics. It is a collection of methods for planning, experiments, obtaining data, analyzing, interpreting, and drawing conclusions based on data. Basic terms in statistics. Data. Variables that a variable can assume. Variable, it is observable or measurable in every unit of universe. Population, the set of all possible values of a variable. Sample, the subgroup of a population. Classification of variables. Qualitative and quantitative variables. Qualitative variable or independent variable, a word or codes that represents a class or category. Quantitative variable or dependent variable, a number that represents an amount or count and also expresses numerical data. Two types of quantitative variable. We have discrete variable or exact account, data that can be counted. Continuous variable or decimal point, data that can be measured. Levels of measurement. Nominal level, characterized by data that consists of names, labels, or categories only. Ordinal level involves data that arrange in some order but differences between data. Ratio level. This is an interval level modified to include the inherent zero starting point. 4 methods of sampling. Random sampling, done by using chance or random numbers. Systematic sampling, done by numbering each subject of the population and then selecting the 9th number. Stratified sampling. If a population has a distinct group, it is possible to divide the population into this group and draw SRS from each group. Cluster sampling uses intact groups called clusters.
So we're here at Christ the King College to interview a Bsba students named Bsba and Merlin Torimocha about their experiences of the mathematics in the modern world. So, how are you feeling today?
It was better than yesterday.
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking.
What have you learned about the statistics?
So, statistic, it is a collection of method for planning experiment, obtaining data, then analyzing, interpreting, and drawing a conclusion based on that data.
So, I I have a lot of learnings about statistics. You know, it gives me knowledge to use this for the proper methods to collect the data and to employ the correct analysis. And it helps us to be able to read and evaluate the journal articles to further develop critical thinking and analytical thinking.
Will you be able to use this in real life?
Statistic, it can be used for many things. It can also predict the future. It can also possibility for greater event that will be happen. And just like you interview me, statistic will help you to understand and communicate and help to answer in your survey. That's all. Thank you.
Do you want to add something, Mr. Rimocha?
Yes, being a student, we can use statistic in every methods, like conducting a research in project, whether in science or social studies or any other any other field. Statistics helps in analytical data and drawing meaningful conclusion.
So, thank you for your cooperation today, and I'll see you around. Thank you.